Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever part of the world you're watching. If this is your first time of watching, this is the weekly top 5 series where we get to share the top 5 banging jams of the week. Today we've got an exciting guest in the house. He's a songwriter, a recording artist, performing artist, and also a member of the Chop Life crew gang. Don't worry, you meet him right after the break. This is the Randy Universe, and this is the weekly top 5 series where we get to update your music playlist every week.
You know, I look up to everybody that does good music. I'll go with you.
Some six packs are not six packing down there, you know.
I'm a trap star, like you said. If people like Burna Boy, Wizkid, people like Davido still do promotion for their song, who are you?
My number one song for this top 5 is...
So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Alright, welcome back to the show. If you're just joining in for the first time, this is the weekly top 5 series, and today we've got a big name on ground. He's a performing artist, a songwriter, just like I said, and he's the member of the Chop Life crew. Join me, welcome Tena Tenpo. Tena, welcome to the building.
School, yeah. Right about now, you already know his vibes are live. They call me Tena Tenpo, aka for the ladies on the wrong way, aka Beastie, aka Beastie Baby, aka your baby's daddy.
Wow, I'm really excited to have you on board.
Yes, sir.
How's it going down?
Calm, I'm chilling. You know how it goes now.
Yeah, I can see. Yes. Okay, don't forget, this is the weekly top 5 series where the viewers will be opportune to dive into your playlist for the week, those top 5 tracks that you bang to. But before that, let's get to know you briefly. Who is Tena Tenpo?
Tena Tenpo.
Yeah.
That's the question on everybody's lips. Who is Tena Tenpo?
Okay.
For now, we say Tena Tenpo is an artist, a performing artist, you know, performing my band. I have my show called The Vibes Are live music. We do live music. Tena Tenpo just loves making music, you know, creating stuff from scratch, vibing.
So what kind of music do you make?
This is the topic that is on ground now. I always said I made Afrofusion. Afrofusion. Yeah, it's like a bit of everything. But it's Afro because we're African, you get this, but there's rap, there's reggae, there's R&B.
Okay, so from your person, Tena Tenpo, what do you want people to take away from your music?
Vibes are life.
Vibes are life.
All the time. 247.
Okay, you heard that right. This is Tena Tenpo. That's his Instagram handle right there on your screen. Follow him up and see the content is bagging on his timeline. Okay, Tena, let me ask you, why exactly did you choose to be a recording artist and a performer? What really got you attracted to the sector? I mean, there are many other healthy labor markets, so why did you choose to be?
I mean, I've always loved performing. So as a kid, like since 7, 6 years old.
Wow. Who was your role model?
Michael Jackson and P-Square.
Whoa.
Yeah, P-Square. P-Square played a big role in my life, but that was later on, but it was Michael Jackson at first. I also love the way he used to perform on stage, you know, the way the crowd goes wild, the dancing, everything. But I started performing in church since like I was 6, 7. I was the only kid in the adult choir.
Wow.
They used to give me solos and all these things, and I enjoyed that feeling.
Yeah.
So that actually, performing was my first love. So that made me start making music, writing music and recording music so I could perform.
Wow, what an incredible journey. That's right. Okay, have you faced any challenges along the line? What are the basic challenges currently?
I mean, everybody faces challenges. If you don't face challenges, then you're living life wrongly. I think challenges is part of the beauty of everything, to overcome those challenges. But a few of the challenges that I can say off the top of my head, obviously, was navigating music, battling it with my parents at first when I was in school, uni, because I schooled in Ghana. I went to school in Ghana, so it was a big battle. I know there was a time I was sleeping on the streets because I didn't want to come back home, just so that I could do this music thing. Yeah.
Wow.
But I mean, looking back to all those times is bliss.
Wow, that was quite enlightening. So besides you having challenges with your parents, there was no other basic challenges?
There are lots now. I mean, if you speak about challenges, like that would be a topic for another day. Do you understand?
Okay.
There's two. I mean, it's Nigeria now.
Let's leave the family background out of it. Like facing the industry currently, what are the crucial challenges that if they take them away from the way, maybe you'll be where you want to see yourself? What are those basic challenges?
First one is the boxing. Everybody, I feel like it got to a point where everybody's looking for a particular sound. If you're not doing this type of music, then they're not interested. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to follow one type of pattern and all that. And I'm not made for that. Like music is an art, it's a form of expression. You're meant to express how you feel. And you don't feel the same way every day. Some days you are happy, some days you are sad, some days you are upbeat, some days you are down. You need to be able to transmute that and put that into the songs that you're making, because people feel different emotions, and you're not just trying to be happy always. Nobody's happy always. So there's the boxing as well, and then there's obviously the politics, but it's a game, man. I guess you just have to play it still.
Okay, so how are you navigating these challenges?
Right now, I've decided to do things my own way and my own pace. Okay. And God willing, everything falls in place.
Okay.
And it has been beautiful. Like I've been making better music right now. I'm not trying to please everybody. People will get it.
Wow, that's quite interesting. Okay, you're just hearing this from the horse's mouth, and I believe this will enable you to know him better than you do already. Don't forget, that's his Instagram handle on your screen. Follow him up and see the contents he's bagging on his timeline. Alright, welcome back to the show, Tena.
Yes, sir.
Starting off from number 5, let's know the lucky record you have on the spot for the week.
Number 5. Man, it's hard to just pick 5 songs, but number 5 has to be Imole, Ask About Me, Ask About Me. There's something about that song that I just like. Father doesn't give a fuck, man. Like the song is like he's just expressing himself. I like that. You know what I mean? It's like
Olamide, yeah?
No, Mobad. Ask
Okay,
About Me.
Mobad, okay.
Ask About Me. Number 5.
You heard that right. Tena has logged in Ask About Me by Mobad on the number 5 spot for the week. If you haven't heard the song, that's it banging right there on your screen. Alright, welcome back to the show. If you're just joining in, this is the weekly top 5 series where we update your playlist every week. And this week we'll be opportune to hear Tena Tenpo's top 5 songs of the week. You've just listened to Ask About Me by Mobad, which is locked in on the number 5 spot for the week. Welcome back to the show, Tena. Okay, let's know your number 4 song for the week.
Number 4 is Omale, Joanna. It was off of the deluxe album about
Yeah, what got you attracted to the record?
Reminds me of old Nigerian music, like the way the song started and the way he was screaming at the end. It was like this guy was singing out. I mean, I listen to a lot of music. You can't get originality. It's hard to find originality these days. A lot of songs I hear that just like repetition, same lamba, same
recycling old files.
But when I heard it was different. Like for this guy to actually make a song like this guy is an artist, a real artist.
You got that right. Tena has logged in Joanna by Omale on the number 4 spot for the week. You haven't heard the song? That's it banging right there on your screen. Welcome back to the show. This is Tena Tenpo in the building. He's a songwriter, a recording artist, a performing artist, and he's also the crooner of Vibes Alive.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah, you know what that means. That's his Instagram handle there. Follow him up to catch up with his activities on the timeline. Alright, before we roll down to the number 3 charts for the week, I'd love to ask you some questions about the industry to see your own perception and your view of what the game is about. Guess you're ready.
As ready as I'll ever be.
Who's that celebrity you really want to be in the same space with?
Celebrity I really want to.
Yeah, female precisely within the country.
Female celebrity, not just artist, like celebrity or sass. That's my baby.
Really?
Sweet babe.
Have you ever been in the same space with her?
No, not really.
So what would you do? What was the first thing you think you would do if you find yourself in close proximity?
I introduce myself now. Tell me how I like your work and I like you. Keep doing what you're doing.
You don't think there's any strings attached?
I mean, obviously, no strings attached.
Okay.
I'm a
Quite
good
understandable.
boy.
It's alright. Quite understandable. Okay, so who do you feel you're not gonna cross paths with in the industry? Maybe for some certain character issues or personality glitches.
I really don't know, man. To be honest, man.
There must always be this one person that's not syncing with your energy.
I mean, like, I really don't think about things like that. I feel like people have different relationships with people. Somebody that you think is a bad person might be actually good to you personally, just based off the relationship, the vibes you guys have. So I'm really not one to judge people.
Yeah, negative.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know you, so I can't judge you.
Okay, let's know the number 3 record for the week.
Number 3. Who told you Badman don't dance? J-Hus and Drake.
Quite an incredible record.
Smash record right there. Although I wish it was Naira Marley on that song instead of Drake, man. But
there's this tweet that popped up on Twitter saying they recycled the instrumental for Militarian and that of Who Told You.
I get why people say that, but it's not the same, obviously. Music has some rules to it. So it's like there's 7 keys on the keyboard and you have to manipulate however. So
play around them.
Yeah, do you understand? So
okay.
I get why people say that, but it's not. A different vibe.
Tena has locked in Who Told You by J-Hus featuring Drake. What an incredible record. You haven't heard the song? That's it banging right there on your screen.
You bad man don't dance. Who told you gangsters don't dance? Even with a whip on my hip I dance. Bad man take another sip and dance. 2 left feet don't trip and dance. The girl want me, I might give her a chance. Give her a look, she give me a glance. You wore that tight dress just to enhance. You like a bum bum. Never seen you before. Where you come from? You got a fuck.
Alright, welcome back to the show. Don't forget, you just watched Who Told You by J-Hus featuring Drake with Tena locked on the number 3 spot for the week. Alright, moving further, Tena, let's play a little bit of this or that game.
Oh yeah, no. Sounds like setup, but oh yeah, no, let's go.
Okay, happy pills or alcohol?
Do I have to pick anyone?
For the sake of the question.
I don't do any, but if I were to pick, I think maybe alcohol.
Alcohol, okay. Quite understandable. Phone calls, text messages.
It depends, man. But phone calls.
Phone calls. Would you like to be afraid or embarrassed?
Embarrassed. Feels useless.
Davido, Wizkid. There must be that one person you connect more with. In as much as you like everybody.
I'll say Wiz. If I were to pick one, I'll say Wizkid, man.
Last but not the least, would you like to be happy or successful?
I'm happy, so I would like to be successful. I'm always happy.
Quite incredible. Okay, let's know the number 2 record.
Number 2 is off Burna Boy's new album. It's called If I'm Lying. I feel like Burna Boy wrote that song for people like me, man. Like anybody that has had to go through life with bare challenges and you still come out on top. Like you have that winner's mentality regardless of what's happening, man.
Circumstances.
That song is a spiritual song.
Was it the only one on the record or is it just
It was the only one.
Tena has logged in If I'm Lying by Burna Boy on the number 2 spot for the week. You haven't heard the song? That's it right there on your screen.
School, yeah. Right about now you already know his vibes alive. They call me Tena Tenpo, aka for the ladies on the runway, aka Beastie, aka Beastie Baby, aka your baby's daddy. And you're locked into the weekly top 5 with DJ Randy, Sweet Like Candy. And my number 1 song for the week is Jaye by Chop Life Crew featuring Tena Tenpo and Mojo. Peace.
Pattern me, that's why you know I get the liver. Soon as we bring hit, the people stop to shiver. If it no be rubber, no, I no fit ginger. That's why I see jealousy all around me, yeah. Enemies creeping all around me, yeah. What for late, wally by me, bet. Mo tu quello, well, let me, yeah. Tori, Munjaye.
Normally, Munjaye times 2.
Okaye.
Mind your business, focus on you.
Today.
I will leave but one confused. Then they complain, I they give them kung fu.
Munjaye.
Normally, Munjaye times 2.
Okaye.
Mind your business, focus on you.
Today.
I will leave but one confused. Then they complain, I they give them kung fu. All of them, they learn a richer lesson teacher. Every day I wake up, I be stressing niggas, getting richer. Soon as they get jealous, that's a blessing, nigga. I be really spitting while I'm wetting niggas. Yeah, big weight, move heavy, nigga. Yeah, big cake, who's ready, nigga? What you wanna tell us? Am I fault you fell off? Is that why you jealous?
Back when we're drumming on lockers, forging report cards. Ducking no lock, but we still turn classroom to concerts. See, rest in peace to Angela.
Sadly, this is where we come to the end of the show. Don't forget to hit the like, follow, and also share button. Subscribe for more amazing content like this. See you some other time. Ciao, guys.